Welcome back. We're still talking the International Women's Conference in Finland holding from August 26th, thereabout. So let's look at the content. So, Mr. Awelewa, you said the objective of the conference is women as agents of change and transformation, concentrating on change and growth of every woman. So what kind of segments are you putting together to help these women or enhance women in these roles?
We have, thank you very much, we have 3 segments. And the first segment is basically where the speakers will talk and give their papers to everybody in attendance. Then we have the second segment, which is going to talk about the issues about women and the challenges that the women are facing. And we have also speakers who are going to be talking on that too. They will now go to the discussion sections where you have specifically a section has been developed for African women development, where it will be an interactive sections with a lot of business interests who are being invited to come and meet them on a one-on-one basis, where they will be discussing what their values, what their ambitions, what their challenges are, and they are going to be there providing solutions to most of the things that they have. And then the last session is going to be in the evening, where we'll have the humanitarian award, which is where we have a lot of recipients across the world.
Any Nigerian recipient?
Yes, we have. I think she's going to talk about that now.
There are, of course, like channels.
Channels is getting an award?
Yes. You know, Mr. Momo, yes. You know, because we really recognize how well you encourage or kind of promote people into humanity, you know. And we had to recognize him for that. Okay. Well done. And part of it,
Who else?
So, and I've been hearing some, but I don't know. I was told maybe I'm going to be also, but I'm not sure. Because I've been like, hearing here and there about it. And I think the governors, I'm not sure who and who to, but the list is a long list. So I'm not sure who and who will be given or thereabout.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a big surprise we have.
Yeah, it's kind of a surprise.
Let's just say you don't want to disclose.
Okay, yeah, maybe, yeah.
The issues around women, I was going to ask you, first of all, you're a singer, a fashion designer. I wanted to ask you about that side of your life, but let's leave that and tidy up with the conference.
Okay.
Some of the issues that the award is targeted at, you're rewarding some people, recognizing people who have helped in the area of fighting dictatorship, brutality, selfishness, and corruption without involvement in politicking and all of that. Okay. That's a good one, but do you know, or maybe I should ask him, what's the criteria for picking these people? Because
let me just say this straight away to the audience.
Okay.
We have a series of panels of assessors from each countries who are basically going to study the criteria that they are given to assess everybody. They study the people, their programs, what they have done, and they look through all their profiles, then recommend them. This is where it is different.
We actually make research.
We research and recommend them to the international office in Finland. They are the ones that will now run through each of the profiles, see those ones that fit in into the humanitarian award. Everybody is contributing one way or the other, but there are criteria that we use to select the ones that we're using now. It's not a Nigerian-based award. It's an international award, and the final judges are based in Finland. So from all the countries across the world, that is how it was selected, and that is how they were selected for the award.
Okay. Well, Ebu,
yes.
Tell us about your music and your fashion.
Okay. I actually started singing in Finland in 2009 and through this foreigners competition called the Alvations. And from there, I didn't even know I was going to go into it until I have this talent, let me make use of it. And when I now found out that like there are not a lot of Africans in court doing things and making people really understand in the society that we're here, you know, and not only the negative aspect, but the positive aspect as well, and to like contribute to the society, as I've said earlier. And that's how I started it. And since then I've been singing over there. And also I've actually even represented Nigerian karaoke world.
How good is your music doing over there?
Let me say that you know, over there is actually, you know, they are like taking baby step in everything.
I'm sure they find you exotic.
Yeah, actually.
I'm sure.
Yeah, they did. I mean, they were like, okay, because I'm actually the first Nigerian who's actually into music there. And I just, you know, it's just delighting to just make them understand more of my culture, not just music only. I made them also understand that like we're rich in our culture, you know.
So what kind of music do you sing?
Actually,
What do you make?
Actually, it's in soul, mainly soul and African pop. And
Do you have a band?
yeah, sometimes I use the band plays for me. It depends on what kind of event it is. So, and even politicians over there, they do call me to come sing for them. You know, like, you know.
Okay, all right. So the conference happening August what?
Yeah,
26th.
August 26th and 27th.
Okay, and it's already set. No, don't bother registering except you're in Europe and all of that.
No,
stuff.
no, it's
So-
been closed down for
But
Nigerians.
those in Europe can register.
Yeah, they can.
Now
yeah.
we have audience across the world. So
Yes.
those that want to join, how would they register in Europe and in the US?
Actually, when they go online, okay, there's this click.
www.eoaw.org.
Then when you go in there, you just follow the process, you know, and the process will lead you to you pay, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Thank you very much.
And we wish
for
you
having
well
us.
at your conferencing
Thank you so much.
and at your mission of letting Finland know that Africa has plenty of positives and
Yes.
good things too.
Yes, yes.
Thank you very
so much. Yeah.
We're speaking with Ebun Kivinen, an ambassador for EOAW, an influential Nigerian in Finland. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much.
And Rotimi Wilewa, he's a business and conference development, concept development consultant, a singer as well. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
So have yourself a beautiful International Women's Conference 2016. So as we're back, we're going to Rio.